Guys, thanks for tuning in today's video. As you read from the title, this will be my Sephora VIB sale, summer sale, just like a summer event that they're doing, and they gave us VIBs 15% off for all you Bowling Rouge ladies out there. They gave y'all 20% off, and it's still going on. The sale doesn't end until the 27th, so you guys still have time. You may hear my kids in the background. We're just gonna ignore them. I'm a mom and I have learned the art of ignoring, so hopefully you guys can do the same. On my lips, we have the Fenty by Rihanna. This is in Midnight Wasabi, and I never wear this. This is like the first time that I've actually worn it. I've put it on before, and first of all, I was really upset because it had FB imprinted in it for Fenty Beauty, and the first time that I swatched it on my lips, that FB was gone. So yeah, that was that. But I've had that in my collection for so long. The reason I put it on, I didn't even have any lipstick on today for work, but the reason I put it on, I went inside of Sephora on top of the online order that we'll get into in a couple of minutes. But I went into Sephora and just had a Fenty fest. I told you guys that I went a little ham on bronzers, so I had skipped out on the Fenty bronzer, which for some reason, like, this Fenty stuff was haunting me. It was calling my name. After I placed my stuff after I placed my online order with Sephora, I felt pretty content in everything that I had got as far as skincare. That's basically what the box is gonna be. But Fenty was calling my name, so I was like, let me just go in store, swatch it, because I was a little scared of these colors. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I wasn't too sure of which color would suit me the best, so I wanted to go in and swatch. After swatching, I ended up with Cocoa Naughty, and I'm so happy that I got this bronzer in my arsenal. This is what the packaging looks like. It was much darker in the store when I swatched it, because you know, so many people don't put their hands on it, so when it gets deep into the product, it just feels that much better. I'm gonna go in with the brush that I had used to put my all over powder on today. This is an e.l.f. brush. It doesn't even have a name, but I just want to see how this looks. I did go ahead and swatch this in store on my face as well. Oh yeah, I see them all. Y'all see that? I did not plan on putting on makeup in this video, but like, I've had this stuff here since yesterday, and I wanted to share with you guys, so that's why I'm doing this video now, so I can play. Like, I'm not gonna have time to do any close-ups and b-roll like I normally do, so we're just gonna do what we gotta do in this video, you know. Oh, I like that bronzer though, because what I wanted, I told you guys, the Morphe bronzer, I think it's like the Bronto is called, and the Toasted bronzer from Benefit was two of my favorites, and then another one was the shimmery bronzer from, what is that, Physicians Formula. I wanted something matte, but I wanted something lighter than the two darker bronzers that I have, and I think that looks really, really nice. It adds a nice warmth to the face, not too deep, and I think this will be a really nice bronzer, so I'm so happy that I picked that up. I also picked up the, what is this, the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Pro Kisser Luscious Lip Balm. I think this was $18, so with the discount it was about $15. This is what it looks like here. As soon as I got in the car from Sephora, I went ahead and put this on my lips, and it feels pretty moisturizing. It's a little bit more moisturizing than the, what is those called, the Laneige. That was actually what I was wearing today. I just had on my Laneige lip balms or glowy balms, whatever they're called. So I wanted something that was a little bit more moisturizing that I can use on my lips before I actually go out. Besides Carmex, you guys know I do use Carmex, stuff like that. But I told you, it was a Fenty fest, guys. It was a Fenty fest. And today, Fenty released their Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Brow MVP. So I did go ahead and make a quick run to Sephora again for lunch. I picked up the shade Black Brown. Now, actually on my brows today, I went ahead and swatched both of them. So on this side, I have the dark brown, and on this side, I have black brown. I ended up going with the black brown because I do prefer like darker brows. My hair is dark besides those grays. And I also picked up a couple of the 100-point perks when I was in the store. I got the Boscia Purifying Cleansing Gel, and I also got a Lancome primer. So this is the Put Sills Booster XL, so it's supposed to be like a lash primer. Definitely wanted to try that, so I'm really excited about those products that I picked up. I'm gonna go ahead and get into the goodies that I ordered online. There is one more Fenty item in there. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know that I went ahead and picked up the Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation. As a dry skin girl, I was so happy to hear that she was releasing the hydrating foundation. I already have the mattifying foundation in my arsenal. This is the shade 420. I did go a little deeper with the shade because 420, while it was a good match after it oxidized and everything, I still find that it wasn't like the 100% my shade. So while I was in Sephora, I went ahead and swatched the 445 just to make sure that I had ordered the right shade. This one is much deeper, as you can tell. So this is the original, this is in 420, and now I got the hydrating in 445. So I'm definitely going to be doing a video showcasing this foundation. And it's a tube, totally different packaging from what we had before, but it still gives you that pump. So I like the way that she remixed the packaging as well as remix, you know, or IH mix. So I'm really excited about this. Oh, another fancy item I forgot. This is Mika's fault though. She had mentioned in like her, what was it, her VIP recommendations video, like she was on it. She heard about the sale and she filmed her video, not me. I just ordered. I'm sorry, guys. But she had mentioned the fly liner pencil, and I know that they had this little kit. So I was like, let me try 2 products at one time. So this mini set is so cute, guys. Don't you think? Like, it comes with the mini eye primer and then the mini fly liner liquid liner. So I'm really excited to try those 2 as well. Full face of Fenty or not, right? There's one more makeup item in this box, and then everything else in here is all skincare. So the last product, and this is what had me going back and forth with the Fenty bronzer, as a matter of fact, because I picked up the Huda Beauty Tantour, and this is a contour and bronzer cream, and I got the shade Tan. Now guys, I'm not really a huge Huda Beauty fan. Like, I don't really have too much of their products. I do have some of her, I have a set of her liquid lipsticks. It was like a little kit that they had came out with, and that was it. That's all I have from Huda Beauty. But this definitely caught my eye because you guys know I've been really into like my cream products. I've been using a lot of liquid highlighters, and I've been using my pure contour stick to do the contour. So when I saw this really intrigued me. So as I said, this is in the shade Tan. First of all, this cap that was supposed to be covering that, it wasn't on. So I hope the product is not dried out, but that's tan, y'all. Like, that's a bronzer for tan. Let me touch it and see. Oh, nice and creamy. Oh yeah, that was a dumb place to swatch it. The swatch is right here, guys. So if you see that, that's like a serious contour, which I'm excited to play with this as well. Well, this is like a hybrid between makeup and skincare. This is the Hourglass number 28 primer serum. I wanted to go ahead and check this out. I was reading the reviews online about this primer serum. So a 2-in-1 kind of product, can't be mad at that. And Hourglass is a really nice brand. I got the mini size, which comes with 0.27 fluid ounces of product, but everybody's review said a little goes a long way. So I have a couple of repurchases as far as skincare goes. I never hold this on my channel officially, and I have a skincare video that I recorded. Hopefully I still have that footage, but you would see me using this Sephora Vitamin C and E Ultra Glow Serum. It says it's supposed to help you glow and strengthen. I don't know what it exactly is strengthening, but I do appreciate the glow that it gives to my skin. It's like the first serum that I put on. I always use some kind of vitamin C serum, and I do like the fact that it also has vitamin E added to it. It gives a beautiful glow to the skin. It doesn't dry out or hydrate my skin. That's not what this particular serum is for. I do use a different serum additionally on top of this. Like, I want to try their moisturizer. I didn't pick it up this time, but that is on my wish list to try. I just didn't bother with it right now because I do have some moisturizers in this box. I had 2 deluxe size samples of this Saturday Skin Daily Dew Hydrating Essence Mints, and my skin actually missed this. Like, when you get a sample and then you run out and then you actually miss it, that means you need to purchase that product. So I went ahead and bit the bullet and I picked up the Saturday Skin Essence. Now, an essence is supposed to be like the first step of your skincare. It helps the rest of the products that you're going to use absorb more into your skin. At least that's what essence is for me. It says used as part of skincare routine in between cleansing and essence step. Can also be used throughout the day over makeup. So it's a 2-in-1 kind of thing. I personally will only use it for the essence reason. But this is what the packaging looks like. Oh, it's plastic. For some reason, I always thought this would be a glass bottle, but it's plastic. I really do like Saturday Skin's packaging, and I am so excited to have this back in. Hold up. Oh, I'm so excited to have this back into my routine. It is a spray. It has no scent. This is actually, if I'm not mistaken, Saturday Skin is part of like the whole Korean skincare movement, which I really do like, because they're just into more gentle products that's just more efficient. And this for me, definitely, like I said, I missed it in my routine, so I definitely had to pick it up. I've tried a couple of products from Youth to the People before. Definitely the kale and green tea, spinach and vitamins superfood cleanser. I had a bottle of that. I really liked it. So when I seen this set, which features a couple of their newer products, I know this Superberry Hydrate and Glow Dream Mask. I know this is a fairly more new product to the line. This is actually a newer kit to Sephora recently that they dropped, and it also comes with 2 different moisturizers, which, if I'm not mistaken, I've tried the Air Whip moisturizer before as well. I had a sample of that, which it was really nice. And this one down here says it's an adaptogen deep moisture cream. So always love to try a different moisturizer. And then it also comes with Maki and Aki Acai. I think that's how you say it. ACAI is Acai. So this is a Makai and Acai Prickly Pear Goji Superberry Hydrate and Glow Oil. So yeah, it comes with 5 different products. So you slide it open and it gives you like a little pamphlet of the products that you were working with. And okay. So guys, let me know if you want a full video on this stuff, because it gives me a little booklet and I can take you throughout all the products and let you know a little bit more information on these products. Let me know. I'm not going to open this just yet, but if that's something you guys are interested in, let me know. And I just want to show you how the products come. So you have the 2 moisturizers and the mask, you have the glow oil, and you have the cleanser. So pretty decent sized products. I can tell you one thing, like that cleanser, it definitely did last me at least a good 2 months, and I think I had the same exact size. You guys know me, I'm always down for a minute to test things out. So I think this was a really nice set. And lastly, in this box, I actually have 3 products from The Ordinary. I've been dying to try out The Ordinary for some time now. The first thing is the glycolic acid 7% toning solution. It is used ideally in the PM, no more frequently than once a day. After cleaning, saturate a cotton pad with the formula. Sweep across the face and neck. Avoid eye contour and contour with the eyes. Do not rinse or continue with additional skin treatments as needed. Contact of the product with the skin must be of limited frequency or duration. So this is basically just like a AHA. I mean, it's 7%, so I'm gonna see how my skin does with it. Hopefully I don't have any issues. But that's one thing that took me that's another thing that took me so long with trying The Ordinary products. It's like they give you certain ingredients of each skincare item. Like most skincare items, they have blends and cocktails that more or less, I mean, not everything's gonna agree with everybody, but for the most part, they try to make it as, I don't want to say irritative because that's not a word, less likely to irritate the skin. This I'm excited about actually. This is the Ordinary Squalane Cleanser. I have been using Squalane. I've been using it with my products from Biosense, which I do like. So once I seen them actually carrying Squalane products, I said, let me get a cleanser to start off my routine. And I also picked up the 100% plant-derived squalane. I heard so many good things about this oil because of the fact that it is 100% and it does such a good job at locking all the products into your skin. Like after you finish your whole skincare routine at night, I like to end off with an oil. That way everything gets locked in. It holds in all the moisture, and I heard this is a really good oil, so I'm excited about those products. So yeah guys, that concludes my Sephora VIB haul. Before I go, I wanted to give you guys a couple of suggestions of things that you should pick up from the Sephora VIB sale. Like I can't necessarily speak for everything that I just hauled, but there are a couple of tried and true products that I wanted to mention to you guys. When it comes to concealers, I don't know where my Fenty Beauty concealer is. I like that concealer. My tried and true Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer. Love that. And I think Jouer is only sold online at Sephora, but this is like one of the best concealers I've ever had in my life. This is the Jouer Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer. And when they say high coverage, this stuff is the truth. Like this Too Faced is more like an everyday concealer, but that Jouer, like you don't want no flaws to show, trust and believe, and it doesn't feel heavy, it's not cakey. I love this concealer. So if you're ordering online and you want to try something new, just in case you're wondering, my shade is in the shade Amber. Is this the newer one? No, this is the older one. I did pick up a highlighting shade, a different shade. I'm not going to go ahead and grab that because I'm trying to be really quick with this part of the video. When I got the Fenty concealer, I did also pick up a mini of the Fenty powder. This is their Pro Filter Mini Instant Retouch Setting Powder. Mine is in the shade Honey. Oh, powder. Speaking of powder, that freaking new Anastasia Beverly Hills Setting Powder, y'all. Oh my god, get that if y'all have that on your wish list as well. That's a good powder. I have it in the box because I want to hold that stuff. That's why I said this is going to be a part 2, because I did pick up some stuff directly from Anastasia's site. The foundation, of course, Cousin Jackie's palette, I had to get that, and also the setting powder, and I tried like that nude brow dip gel thing. Stay tuned for a video on full face of Anastasia as well, because I have quite a bit of things that I want to go ahead and share with you guys. Stock up on your brow pencils, whether you use Anastasia, Benefit brow products, who else does brow products? Urban Decay. Like, make sure you get products that you guys reach for and use all the time. So foundations, when it comes to foundations, like the Urban Decay, I recently did a video on this Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation. Now, even though I am a combo dry girl, this foundation is really nice. I highly recommend it. You can go ahead and check out the video if you haven't seen my first impressions on it, but it's very lightweight. The only thing I would say about this for my skin is I don't wear it consistently, like back to back. If you're looking for like a everyday kind of foundation, I wouldn't say this is it, because it is a little bit drying for me, because of course the outer perimeter of my face is a little bit drier. So that's my only complaint. I don't wear it every day. But when it comes to like, as a dry skin girl, my NARS, what is this? The Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation, another one of my favorites. Now that Fenty has a hydrating one, you see I picked it up. You should too if it's on your wish list. Oh, another one, the Cover FX. Like, this is almost done. I absolutely love this baby, and the shade that I'm in, and that is G100. The Hula Toasted Bronzer. Like, this bronzer is bae. I have been using the heck out of this bronzer. It is everything. Like, it is a chocolate girl's dream. Also, my finishing powders. When I do my buffing leak, I love powders like this. Again, Jouer, I think they may just be online, but their products are bomb. Like, I have been using this like nobody's business. Like, I really have a dent in it, and I swear I only had it for like 2-3 months. I use this just about every day. I didn't use it today. I had to bust out my Laura Mercier Kendall Will Sheer Perfecting Powder. I mentioned to you guys in one of my recent videos that this reminds me a little bit of this. The Laura Mercier gives a little bit more of a glow than the Jouer one does, but like, they just do such a good job at giving that natural look to the skin. It brings everything together. I didn't put any palettes in this video. As you guys know, I'm not one, like, I do eyeshadow when I have the time to do it, but going to work, girl, I like my sleep, so I don't do eyeshadow. I just throw some bronzer in the creases usually, and I just call it a day. But a palette, a face palette that I want to talk to you guys about is the Natasha Denona Bloom Blush and Glow palette. Like, this is so good, guys. Like, really good. Like, you have 2 powder products at the top. Now, one on those powder products, they do have quite a bit of glitter in them, so just be careful when you're applying them. You want to get a brush and really buff it out. But these 2 cream products, like I told you guys, I am really loving cream products. So this one here is a highlight, and this one over here is like the perfect blush. Oh my god, it looks so good. It looks good in the springtime, and I think it's also going to look really nice in the fall, because it's like that berry tone blush. Like, where's that brush again? Let me show you. I'm going to show you this, like, just in case y'all don't believe me. Oh, and it also has like this banging mirror up here. So yo, that little bit, like, I just tapped, and that is enough for both sides. Like, tell me Natasha didn't look out for us brown girls with this blush and glow palette. Like, yo, Like guys, is that not nice? Beautiful. And while we at it, why not add a little highlight? Which one? This one, this one, this one. Oh, first of all, this gives like that nice, beautiful, tropical freaking sun-kissed glow. Like y'all don't even understand. But I'm gonna go in with this one only because I think that's a little bit more suitable for right now. But look, top. All I have to do is top. Like when I say pigmentation, y'all, you just tap it on and it just blends so nice and effortlessly. Like Natasha Zenona, like I can only imagine what her eyeshadows is like. If the blush palettes is like this, I can only imagine. Like I ain't about all them coins that she be charging, but she does do a nice range. She does the minis and stuff. Again, I just don't purchase because I don't do eyeshadow that much, so there's no need for me to have these kind of things. Like we all love Mother Pat McGrath, but I will admire you from a distance as well. Yeah guys, that basically concludes this haul. I shared everything with you that I purchased, a couple of recommendations. Have you guys picked up anything from the sale yet? Are you going to be shopping the sale? We have until the 27th, guys, so if you haven't shopped already, let me know down in the comments below what's on your wish list. Let me know if you did shop the sale. I appreciate you guys for tuning into this video. I know hauls, you guys love some hauls, so I hope to see a lot of you in not only this video but the next one as well. So go ahead and hit that red button down below. Make sure you subscribe to the Katie's Wish channel, and until next time, beauties, I hope to catch you guys on the next one. Later, y'all.